You ain't never been to Skate Town. Auto National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the babe, I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out tomorrow. I'ma pack a car, I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Chargers. Andres Boringalis ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go. Again, it's Hampton. Just 1 yard on the play. A couple of real nice stops. Forced 4th and 1. Dose of the hurry up here. Here's the snap on 4th. Into the hands of Dell. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up 1st down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Looking to throw here. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
And taken. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words stay woke, take notes. Joke, stone look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Chargers. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
Let's go. Mustang 19, Charger 19.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They go play action on first down. Headed out right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
18 Cardinal, 60, trap 60. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
18 Rodney. Here we go. Viking, Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. One after is good by Boy Gallis. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boy Gallis on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. First game of the game to the LSU product. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and short. On the move, headed right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. So no initial clap back, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
They're going for this. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gets made right side by Coleman. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Pickup brings up 4th down and 1.
4th down, pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to throw it again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete here to Hinton. And he's tackled into the first down yardage. Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 6. That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing from the gun here. Look at that power, deep left side. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Throw here, third down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away. They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Viking 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again to Johnson to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Slot man motioned over. Passing now on 2nd and 10. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he's brought down before the return gets called.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Dell. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hampton now up the middle. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Goes back at the 41-yard line.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Chargers selected to try for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He goes right corner, don't get there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? Got it up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another throw here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Hawk 70.
Here we go with Johnson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the edge. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Ready. Go.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Giants grow their lead to 8.
14, Chargers 6.
Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. On now comes their punter. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. The give, this is Johnson. And the carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background with every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Come on, come on.
Motion man sent left. I'll throw it here on 1st. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Don't shoot. 19 Tiger, not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's going to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers.
Going to throw this from the gun. It is caught left side. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Chased out to his right. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
19,
Putting the tight end in motion.
18, tight end. Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
18-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Ready? Buckle up, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
60 Eagles. Wrap ball 80. Trap 60. Cup Knights, Dragon 60. Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
New York.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Chargers 6. Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Hampton. He's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's a throw. That's caught for the 1st. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yep on top of it.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's tackled for a 3rd gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
4th down, pass coming. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. On 4th down.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever
Yeah,
been
that
a
was
defender
tragic, bro.
that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Back to throw. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, set! Lucky, ready?
On the draw, this is Johnson. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Working on first down. And he put everything he's got behind it. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Warriors, 70 Lions.
Throwing now off the play action. He's trying to go deep again. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
79 Buffalo 19 target.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you have to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Chargers 6.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go and play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Down. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Come on, go!
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Here we go. Cowboy.
On the ground again with Johnson. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Giants are set to punt, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos, go!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a short pick up to the 20. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pick up at 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw is there for Oronde Gadsden. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be sent just outside that red zone. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All set now. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 70 Lion.
Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be touchdown at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chargers 13.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Trap 50. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready up.
They'll throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So it's second down coming up.
Second and 10.
Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Tag. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's dropping back to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Man in motion, out of the slot. We give here to the motion man. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Johnson up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Number 26.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
60 deep, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, Warriors, 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
He's going to try to throw for it. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. Gary Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18.
Chargers 13.
Now Gary Gallis on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Count, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. 19 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cougar 19. No street. 18 Rattler. 18 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer.
Another throw here on second down. He's throwing deep to the left side. Wide open down the field, and he has it. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Giants 31, Chargers 20.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, Johnson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles.
It's Johnson on second down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they come, second down. Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Lions.
Throw here, third down. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Mustang 19.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one's caught on the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Sticking to the air here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down now.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 9, Big Lion. 60, Maverick, 60, trap 60. Take off.
Now throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him running the comeback. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it.
You know, it really does, King. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Working on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
At the 21-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Jartavius Martin, their defensive.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Into the hands of Ganson. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Airlanes! The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers trim the deficit down to 5.
Chargers, 33.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Giants hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
16 Bison, 19 tight, 19, ready, go!
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will wide open.
At the Chargers 33
Okay,
yards.
Just a
ready?
yard left to go on second down.
Ready?
Now a carry by Johnson. He has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
First down.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first.
3 on the play.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's a design run.
GG's, bro. Way to fight, bro.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how